It's me. This face recognition sometimes is, yeah. Stop. Right. Okay, now we go with part one first. Where do you study?
I'm studying in a very beautiful school in the small town of Vietnam. My school name is Seoul High School.
Okay, do you have a favorite subject?
Of course, my favorite subject is English because my English teacher is very friendly. She can show me a lot of things, make me feel more interested in studying English.
Okay, and do you get on with your classmates? Do you get on with your classmates? Get on means you have a good time to be friends with your classmates.
Oh yes.
Are you a friendly person?
I think I'm a talkative and very friendly person. I really easy to connect us to talk with a new person. So many classmates like me.
I see. All right. So you're a superstar there. Okay. Now let's talk about news. Um, how often do you read the news?
I don't really like the news because I think it's so boring. However, I like the Star News.
Okay.
Yeah,
What kind of stories do you like reading?
The Star.
Ah, okay. News about the famous people?
Yeah, the famous
about
people.
stars. Okay. All right. And where do you read the news? Do you read them on a newspaper, on a magazine?
Oh, I I don't. I never buy a newspaper. I just read it by apps on the phone.
On your phone. Okay. All right. Now we go to part two. Part two. We talk about some historic place interesting to you. You have to say where is it, what it is, what can you see there, and why you think it's interesting. Yes, it doesn't fly. I'm going to blow it away. Wait, can you please tell me about the historical place that you think is interesting?
My favorite historic place ever is Hoi An Town. It's a small town of Vietnam. It's the oldest town in Vietnam.
Okay.
Uh, it belongs to the city, and nowadays it still remain the old fashioned and the how the people in this town live is still it's isn't changed too much. Uh, the people there very friendly, so it makes me feel like I am a people live in this country, live in this town when I travel to this town, and the reason make me feel very interesting in this place because uh, it is the first it is my hometown I think about this town, I'm very proud of where I come from. And is many foreign traveler went to Vietnam to see how the people in this town live. Um, so I think it's, it makes me feel very proud, feel interesting, and I have more
Proud.
no more 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 of feeling love with my country.
Okay. Now, we got part three. Part three. Do people in your country enjoy visiting historical places? Part three.
Uh, I don't think so because I think the historical places in Vietnam is kind of boring because we can see it in the book in school, so it don't make us feel more interesting. However, many people nowadays like to go to the foreign country to have more to have more knowledge about the culture around the world.
All right. And how do people in your country feel about protecting historical buildings? Do you think they're protecting them or not quite?
Uh, I think the government is trying to protect them. However, the the, the people in my country are going to try to make money from our historical places.
Okay. And what happens
Uh,
after they make money?
it make it's, it make the historical can keep the price of the price of meaning of these places.
I see. So you think that because they're making money out of it, it's not the same value anymore. I see. Maybe they damaged a little bit. I see. Okay. Do you think an area can benefit from having an interesting historical place locally? That means you have a town which have a very interesting historical place, and a lot of people come there to visit. Do you think that the town benefits from having visitors coming and paying money to visit that historical place? Do you think it's good for the town, for the people who work in that town?
Um, yes, making money from the historical place is good. However, we have to know that we make the money to from the people who want to have more knowledge about your culture. But uh, we still we must keep the value of the of our places. Uh, don't do any destroyment on this place.
All right. And how do you promote historical places in your country? How people know about these historical places? Are there any advertisements or some other initiatives like on TV? How people know about historical places?
In my country, a lot of people know our places, historical places, on TV, on book in school. They were study from just a kid to older. So I think the people in Vietnam have a lot of knowledge, knowledge about our historical
Thank you. Bye bye. That will be the end.